Doctors in our area say respiratory viruses like the flu, RSV, and COVID are on the rise once again. That is leading doctors in both King and Pierce counties to recommend that you wear a mask while indoors. Fox 13's Frankie Thompson has more on these latest concerns.
26 people, including 3 children, have died this season from the flu, according to Washington State Department of Health. That's up from 13 the week before. Officials say Western Washington typically starts seeing flu numbers in late December, but a high number of people have been getting sick much earlier in the season, as early as November. Healthcare systems across Washington are stressed. Now, high levels of respiratory viruses are adding to the burden and filling up hospitals.
We are seeing an unprecedented increase in influenza. We're definitely seeing the impact of this rise in flu in terms of numbers, but also the timing. The flu sort of pandemic, as it's arising right now, is much earlier than we typically seen.
Not just the flu. Health professionals say RSV and COVID-19 cases are also surging.
A lot of these bugs we're seeing at levels that we haven't seen since before the pandemic. What that says to me is some of the measures that were put in place during the pandemic have had an effect of kind of keeping these viruses under control at a lower level.
Getting to lower levels is why departments like Public Health Seattle and King County and Tacoma Pierce County Health Department are recommending wearing a mask indoors.
We know they're effective. They've worked in the past. And so if people are indoors around other folks, please think about wearing a mask to protect yourself and those around you, particularly those who are most vulnerable.
Though Governor Jay Inslee says there is obvious concern on the spread of the viruses, masks remain an option.
We don't feel that the current situation warrants a mandate to intrude on people's individual decision-making in this regard. We think giving people the option to do that and the means to do that is the right approach at this moment.
Still, the best protection government and health officials are encouraging is vaccination.
Takes roughly 2 weeks for the immune response to vaccination to make an impact. And so if you're thinking about where numbers could be 2 weeks out in the future, we're only looking at more flu cases. So getting vaccinated right now continues to be a really good idea.
The State Department of Health also says there are flu breakouts at 25 long-term care facilities in Washington. Health officials encourage people to stay home if they are feeling sick to reduce the spread and make sure there is good ventilation to improve the air quality. Back to you.